Let's start with you telling me something about yourself.
So I'm currently a sophomore here at Highlands, um, and I plan to major in biology. I have about 3 years of work experience so far, but that's been in customer service. But I do have a little bit of background in student leadership, past in high school.
Okay. What makes you think that you're qualified to work for Georgia Highlands?
So I've been involved in a lot of student leadership programs, especially more centered around the STEM field. But I know how to network with students. I know how to talk to them.
Okay. What kind of accomplishments give you the most satisfaction?
Accomplishments where it's not just me who benefits from it. I'm really satisfied when it's like something that I work for, or like I work towards, or a group works towards, and the benefits are not only reaped by me, but from my peers and coworkers.
Okay, that sounds good. Why do you want to work for us?
I see this as a great opportunity for me as far as being able to network with students. Later on in my career, I hope to like work with students. I want to go into science education. So being able to give students the opportunity of higher education would be really valuable for me and for them as well.
What would you say your greatest strengths are?
My greatest strengths are really in communication and persistence. I feel like I have a very high work drive, and I have the ability to like work well with groups and communicate well with my peers and coworkers.
Okay, those are all good things that we're looking for. What were you hoping for on your pay for this job?
I really don't want to talk about that until I'm considered as like one of the last candidates for the job.
Mm-hmm.
But because I really just want to focus on like what I can do for you guys right now.
Okay, we can definitely do that. So, what would you say your greatest weakness is?
My greatest weakness is my ability, or sometimes I will get overwhelmed with like my workload. And I think that comes naturally, but I've definitely gotten to the point to where I can prioritize my time, prioritize efficiency, really kind of like create time blocks for myself, and be able to work on projects without feeling that feeling of overwhelmness, because I've created time for everything.
I understand. How has your personal background kind of shaped who you are today?
Growing up, my parents really tried to instill in me like the value of leadership and of integrity, and I really feel like that's kind of carried into my professional life as well, because I really value a job well done. I really value like sticking to your word, and I value hard work.
Okay. Considering that we have other qualified candidates, why do you think that we should hire you?
I feel like I have a background that would be very valuable in a position like this. I've worked with students before, students younger than me. I know how to communicate with them. I know how to work with them, and I feel like I do have a little bit of a connection, with the school, because I do attend. I know like what it's done for me, the experience of college, and I would really like to have the experience of being able to share that with other students.
Okay. And what was something that you liked or disliked about your past job?
I really liked the experience of being able to work with other people, be able to network, be able to communicate with my coworkers, like work together to make sure that a problem is solved. Um, I feel like there wasn't much growth for me in that position though, which is why I decided to move on, but I do really appreciate the experience that they gave me.
Okay. What were some of the responsibilities of your past jobs?
So it was a retail job. So I was really involved with our customers. They would tell me kind of their health needs or their goals, their fitness goals, and I would work with them to sell them the supplements that they need to be able to achieve those goals. As well as like more on the technical side of things, I like would work a register, ring them up, do returns, take inventory, and take in trucks as well.
Okay. How do you evaluate success?
I see success as a process. It takes a lot of hard work and diligence, but at the end of the day, like what's waiting for you is like the feeling that you have helped people and you've done your job well.
Okay. What are some things that you're passionate about?
I'm really passionate about science education because it made a really big impact on me throughout all of my schooling and even now in college because I'm planning to major in it. I see it as very valuable to teach students science and teach them like how the world works and really kind of like mold the minds of the future generations in research and what we can achieve later on.
Okay. Now, this is a weird question, but if you could have any superpower, what would it be?
Let's see. It would probably be super strength because that's something that I can use to help other people.
Okay.
I'd definitely be a superhero with that. I kind of do the more dangerous jobs that, other people would have a lot more issues doing. And it's something that would definitely help to make a difference.
Okay, that's very admirable. So do you have any more questions for me about the job?
So what would a typical day at work look like?
So a typical day at work for this position would be going to high school career fairs. I'm sure, have you ever been to a career fair?
I have.
Okay, so the stalls that are all lined up. You'd kind of have like a pamphlet talking about it and some small things. And really just as students come up, you want to form a connection with them, kind of talk to them about your personal experiences, like what you enjoy about the school, and really just kind of be an advocate for Georgia Highlands. So talk to them about why you're here, like the paths that Georgia Highlands gave you to education, how it's kind of helping your future. Maybe if you have experience for like why you didn't go to a bigger school, like kind of draw them in to Georgia Highlands as like a smaller school as an option for people that might not want to go to those big schools or can't go to those big schools.
Okay.